Hello, lovely people! Welcome to the Geek, but I am Pengen. Welcome back to Rimworld and the tale of our three survivors, their dog, Michael, who is clearly the star of the show, and now their prisoner, Cantre, however you pronounce that. I would probably say Cantre, to be honest. But there you go, Cantre the prisoner, who we're trying to get to join our side, who I've just noticed also might be entirely naked. I mean, we're trying to get them to join our side, because it'd be very, very helpful to have an extra pair of hands around the place, just doing some of the basic stuff, chopping trees and moving resources around, doing some cooking or whatever. However, we might want to give her some clothes, because if she's naked and we're not bothering to dress her, that might make her a little bit more resistant to join us, to be completely honest. Do you know what? It might not do. She might really love a bit of the nudity there. I don't know. But whatever the case, I feel like we should possibly get her something to wear. There's some pants over there. Maybe we'll try and sort that out. How near are we to getting you on our side, by the way? 15.1 resistance remaining, so there's a little way to go before we can wear you down. But there we go, we'll keep working on that. And a big thank you to everybody who has left comments on lots of the previous videos. And there is a theme amongst those comments, and the theme is, what are you doing, you silly man? Why are you doing this particular thing in that way? Because that is terrible. And do you know what? I'll accept that. I'll accept that I am probably bumbling through this in a very inept, sort of useless, dithery kind of unplanned way, because I've never really played this before. Other people have sank thousands and thousands of hours into this, and they've picked up all the nuances and all the best practices. I've been playing this for, 3 hours now maybe, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I keep discovering new things here and there. So yeah, a few people have made some very, very valid points and pointed out things that I'm probably doing a bit wrong and a bit stupid. Let's address one of those things right now. And that was the decision last time to change our research target. We were researching pemmican, which is a preserved mixture of meat and plant matter that doesn't go bad for a long time. This is good, because food at the moment is a little bit critical. We've got one prepared simple meal. That's it. A simple meal quickly cooked from one main ingredient. That's all we've got. So essentially, we've probably got a load of boiled rice, I would imagine. That's all we've got. And then, for whatever reason, I changed it over to tree sowing, because I thought we keep having to go quite far away for wood was the logic. We have to keep sort of going all the way over here to get some wood. Why can't we just research tree sowing, put some wood down here, and then we don't have to go far to get sources of wood to build our base? But of course, it's probably more important to have food to keep everyone alive rather than it is to have to walk a little distance to chop down some trees, because if everybody's dead, we're not going to be able to chop down any trees at all. So yeah, maybe we'll change it back to pemmican. We've got, what have we got? 154 research points in pemmican, and in tree, so we've got 95. So we've missed out 95 points on getting the pemmican in. So it could have been about halfway through. But never mind, let's change it back to pemmican, because yes, of course, surviving is probably more important than having to walk a little way to get some wood. So we'll do that. Lovely, lovely. And then another thing that people have said is in here, in the work thing, there is a button up here that says manual priorities. And loads of people have said, just turn it on. For goodness sake, turn it on. And then there's a different way of doing things. So, okay, I'm going to press the button and I'm going to see what the heck happens with this. I'm a little bit scared because I don't know what this is going to do. Right, I'm pressing manual priorities and everyone's at 3. Is this good? Hang on, what does that do? It can be 4, 3, 2, 1 or nothing. Oh, okay, right. So there's now a numerical kind of thing. So we can say, you, Cunic, I want you to go and do hunting before you do anything else kind of thing. Yeah, okay. So I assume the lower the thing is better. I'm going to assume the lower the number, the more priority it gets. Yes, because it's gone green. And that tick is green, so that must mean that it's good. So Cunic, always go and do hunting. And Colonel, always do cooking, please. Always go and do the cooking. And now wee hours, what do we always want you to be doing if there is anything to do? I think you're all okay at the minute, actually. In fact, wee hours, could you do a spot of cleaning before anything else? That would be quite nice. And Colonel, in fact, go and do some cleaning as well. Yeah, so we want Cunic to always go hunting when we give him a target to go and hunt. And we always want Colonel to be doing the cooking wherever there is something to do there. Now, of course, growing as well. Plants. Harvest crops. Do you know what? It might be worth doing it a bit like that. So always go and get the crops and then go and actually cook them. That would be useful. That would be a good thing. So get the crops first, then go and cook them. Okay. Right. And I imagine there's probably something that I've missed in this. It's really obvious. But yeah, this is fine. This is all looking good. So the priority for wee hours is to do some cleaning. And people have said you need to do some cleaning. There's some blood down here. There's a bit of blood just there. There's a bit of blood up here as well, possibly. So they need to do some cleaning just to make sure that everything's nice and nice and organised. And apparently, if there's too much blood around, people can get infections and such like as well. And there's dirt and it makes them a bit sad and all that kind of stuff. So your priority is cleaning. Kunik, you can go do some hunting, and then actually I won't mind you doing some researching as your next priority sort of thing. And then Colonel the Grunt can, do growing first and then cooking. There's probably people screaming, saying, always put firefight at number 1. Do you know what, actually? It's probably a good idea to put firefight at number 1. If there is a fire, go and fight the fires, please. That would probably be very, very good. Because otherwise, there's going to be a raging fire, and our people are going to be, picking potatoes, doing some research, and cleaning up some blood. Meanwhile, the base is burning down. So maybe firefighting can be number 1, and then everything else can be, rejigged around that. Also, hauling. We could do with some people doing some hauling. Yeah, change that to 2 as well, wee hours, actually. You can do some moving around of things as well, which would be very, very useful. Okay, so that's in. What I'm thinking is, it's still summer. It's still summertime. It's the 5th of August, which is summertime, and that is a quadrum, so a season, effectively, and there's 15 days in each one. So currently it's the 5th. So if I put down another growing area and try and grow a load of stuff, maybe we could get ourselves some more food types and be able to create either lots more meals or better meals or whatever. That's what I'm going to try. I mean, again, it might not be the thing to do, and that's the wrong button to press. Let's do a growing zone. I'm going to put it next to this one. I'm just going to put it just here because we're not going to build any more this way for now, I don't think. If we do, we can always sort of replace it. Let's make it nice and big. So a nice big growing zone. And what do we want to plant? Now, it says they're potato plants. That's probably a good idea. Corn, hay grass doesn't sound like an edible thing. So potato plants, that's got to be good. That's got to be a nice sort of filling thing there. That's got to be a good thing. How long does it take to grow? Growing time, 5.8 days. Yes. That is very good. So we've got 10 days left until the end of summer. And surely things will still grow in autumn or whatever it's called in this game. It's not just going to go, right, it's autumn, nothing can grow, everything will die. So I imagine we've still got some time left to do that. So, okay, so potato plants is an option. Strawberry plants we can't do. Now, heel root would be good, but we have not got anywhere near the skill of 8. I imagine these things, dandelions, daylilies, roses and all that, are used in production of something else. Some sort of other concoctions, because they don't look like an edible thing. And then hops, psychoid plants, and smoke leaf plants. Okay, how about we just go for humble potatoes? Yeah, do that, please. Yes. Is that how you do it? Just, potatoes. Okay, good. So they can start doing some potatoes. And I think that's all we can do right now. Okay, also, let's go through to here. We want to get ourselves... we want to get orders. We want to do some chopping of wood. Now, can we chop any of that? Oh, yes. All that is easy pickings now. So they weren't, I don't think. I think I tried that a little while ago, and obviously they were not ready to be cut down, but now they are ready to be cut down because time has passed, and they have grown into proper trees. Okay, good. So hopefully someone will go and cut that down. And then, we're still trying to build our bit along here, which is fine. We'll get there eventually. We need more wood. So, I want to get this in. This is going to be a storage room. This is going to be our sort of work area. The psychic drone is ending. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, this was the thing last time. This was one of the random events that popped up from the storyteller. There was a drone that was only affecting women, which is unfortunate because all of the people in our place are women, apart from Michael the dog. Michael the dog was probably absolutely fine, but our 3 characters, Wee Hours, Kunik and Colonel, were affected by this sort of drone thing that was battering them and making them feel sort of miserable, like a nagging kind of shadowy voice in their minds. So it was bringing their mood down. So hopefully, now the drone has gone, who is at low risk of going mad? Kunik, you're having a little bit of a breakdown thing, but maybe now that thing is finished, you might actually be getting a slightly better mood because you've not got this sort of nagging psychic voice in the back of your head going, whoa. What have you got, though, here? Awful bedroom, that's bad. Sweaty. Yeah, it is quite warm. It's quite warm. It's 25 degrees outside. So they've slept in the heat, so we could put some aircon in if I could figure out how it works. They've eaten some raw food, that's bad. And they want an impressive bedroom. Now, that is something that we're going to have to work on. You're going to have that thing there for a little while. Because, I mean, we could stretch this back eventually, but then we're going to need a stonesmith table or whatever it is to then create the floor that you've got. And then that means we're going to have to finish this bit first, which means we're then going to have to get the table in and then get someone to do all the stone crafting to make, presumably, stones out of all the loose rocks we've got. So, that's going to be a little way off. I think right now, move time on, nice and fast. Let's see if when they wake up, they start doing their new priority things. I expect to see someone jumping to the cooking stove very quickly. Okay, so the first thing Colonel is doing is having a bit of food. Wee Hours is doing some hauling of things, which is absolutely fine. This is all good. We're telling them to haul some stuff because we've moved these around. With the idea being that if we put a big storage area in here and in here, we can then put a roof over the top and these things will deteriorate slightly slow, which is fine. Oh, and of course, Colonel's priority is to do this first, isn't it? Is to get all of the plant matter. Do you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Absolutely. You go and do that. Absolutely. That's very good. Right. Wee Hours is going to... Wee Hours is... I don't know what Wee Hours is doing. What are you doing, Wee Hours? Where are you going? Are you going for a walk? Oh, that's nice. Could you maybe help out a little bit and do some of the cleaning that I asked you to do, or maybe help some of the hauling of this stuff? No, you're just going to walk right past. Oh, no, there you go. You are helping. Right. Kunik is doing some more of the research, which is brilliant. That is going to be very, very helpful. Now, is there something that we can hunt? A few people have said you need... What's that? A dead turkey. Ah, now it's... Oh, it's rotting. It's been dead for 2.6 days and it's rotting. Maybe we just ignore the dead turkey. That was a bit of a lost cause there. I messed up there. That was my mistake. One of my many mistakes. We could do with chopping this down. Wild heel root. Let's chop that and let's chop that. Get those things done. There's a lot of blood around here. There's an awful lot of blood around here. What's going on here? There is an unconscious lynx. Surely we can get loads of money off of a lynx. Lynx have a 10% chance to attack when harmed from rifle range. Yeah, but it's unconscious. It's been hurt, I would assume. Can we see how injured it is? It just says unconscious. Do we know health? It's got a bite from a turkey beak. Okay, the turkeys are pretty vicious then. Right, so it's in a little bit of pain, but it's got very poor consciousness. Okay, let's have a go at this then. Let's try Kunik. Kunik, could you get on with it? Kunik, I thought hunting was your... Oh, here we go. Right, hunting was your number 1 priority with research at number 2. And I've told you to hunt this thing. So could you go and hunt it instead of doing the research? All right, I'm just going to force your priority upon you. Right, go and prioritise hunting that thing there. Go and do that, please, Kunik. Let's go and hunt this thing because it's unconscious. Let's go and try and kill it. There must be a lot of meat on one of those things. There's a little chance that it might attack, but hopefully it won't. And hopefully, given that it's not moving, Kunik, you can go and finish it off fairly quickly. Just literally go up to it and gun to its head. This is terrible. But there you go. Surely you can killify it because it's not moving. Is it dead? It's dead. Oh, yes. Right. And now we want to go to the butcher table. We want to go to Bill's. Oh, somebody said something in here. They said, do something in here. I can't remember what it was. Somebody in the comments said, do something with the butcher table, for goodness sake. And it will do something lots of times. Just do butcher a creature 1 time. And then I want Kunik. Oh, you don't haul, do you? Of course. That's slightly inconvenient, isn't it? Where's Wee Hours gone? Wee Hours is... I don't know what Wee Hours is. Wee Hours is gazillion miles away. Wee Hours. More importantly, get this just here. Cannot haul links. No empty accessible spot configured to store it. Really? What? Where do I need to put a lynx? Where does a lynx go? I thought a lynx would just go into the food area just here, but clearly it does not. Maybe we need to make that area bigger. Expand that zone. Do we need to put it up to there? Well, I'm not really bothered. They can still get to here and they can still open the doors and stuff. Okay, Wee Hours. Can we now do that? Cannot hold links dead. No empty accessible spot stored to configure to store it. Okay, I'm missing something here. I'm clearly doing something wrong. We've got a big dead animal just here, which I presume will give us a lot of lovely meat. However, you are not doing anything with it, which is a bit strange. Okay, right. Let me bumble around and see if we can figure out exactly why we can't store that thing. Oh, it's in here. It's in here. So I was looking at the storage area and yes, we're allowing all these things. So we're allowing fresh food and meals to go in there and all that kind of stuff. But we're not allowing corpses. So if I tick that, that should now be fine. And do you know what, Colonel, in fact, you're doing that stuff at the minute. Go and do this. Yes. Haul that links, please. Oh, that's wonderful. Well done. Okay. Kunik will go back to researching, I assume. Somebody is on a minor break risk. Kunik again is on a minor break risk. We could do with some food as well. So Colonel, you haul this. So Colonel will haul that. That's lovely. Yeah, we've not got any food. We've not got any food. So Colonel, the first thing you need to do, you need to go in and, right, that's stored. Right, pause time for a second. Colonel will immediately run back to doing this. I now want you to prioritise butchering at the table. So I'm going to force you to then go and butcher this links thing. And then in here, because we've got lots of ingredients now, we've got lots of rice, look. In fact, we've got 110 rice. In here, if we go to bills, delete the cook simple meal. What is add a fine meal? What is that? 0.25 ingredient and 0.25 vegetarian. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. And do we have a cooking skill of 6? Who does the cooking again? Remind me. Cooking is Colonel. Do you have a skill of 6 at cooking? I'm not entirely sure you do. Bio. Cooking is 10. Oh, absolutely you do. Oh, marvellous. Okay, yeah, maybe then. Maybe you should then do some cooking on here. And if we say bills, add a bill. And then cook a fine meal. I don't know. Let's just see if you can do it. Let's just see if you can cook a fine meal. So you go and butcher this thing. This is going to get us a lot of meat, I imagine. This is going to be very, very good. So we're going to get loads out of this thing. So yeah, you keep doing it. 72. Holy moly, that's lovely. Right, and now you again concentrate on doing this. Cannot refuel. Prioritise cooking at fueled stove. Okay. So you go and do this. Wee Hours is bringing in... What's that? A dead raccoon? That's just bones. That is just bones. Oh, and look. Yes. We're able to use 5 of that and 5 rice to make us... It's a fine meal. Oh, look, everybody. It's a fine meal. It is glorious. Hang on, right? You keep ignoring that. Right. Cooking as 1, growing as 2. Yeah, absolutely. Switch your priorities round. Hopefully you'll go and do... You're cleaning. You're brushing up this area. Do you know what? That is fine. That's very good. Oh, Wee Hours can have some food. Can have some good food. At long last, we can have some good food. Of course, I only did 1 of these, didn't I? That's why it's not doing it. Do it. I don't know. How many times can we do that? 10? Do that 10 times, please. Absolutely. Go and do that. Right. Colonel can get on with doing this. Yeah, you've botched that harvest. Right. You're just going to make a massive load of things. There's a dead turkey, a rotting turkey. Do we want to do that or do we just want to dispose of this? I don't really want to do that. And this thing here, this raccoon, there's not a lot of meat on that, to be perfectly honest. But we have got ourselves 3 fine meals. This is brilliant news. This is brilliant news. Cunic, what's your intellectual? 7. I was just thinking Colonel's got quite a lot of intellectual skill. But okay, this is excellent. We've got ourselves 4 fine meals. Oh, and they're having a chat as well. Wee Hours is bringing in... Whatever this is, literally anything that's around, Wee Hours is just hauling in. Let's look at donkey. What's that? A rotting ibex doe that's dead. Good grief. Okay, I mean, do we want to do this? Do we want to butcher those? The rotting meat? Surely we don't get a lot out of that. Surely we get a very minimal amount of things out of that. This is good though. Look at the amount of food we're producing. This is great. Yeah, we can get another 4 out of that lot there. Oh, right, you've got to go and eat something. That's absolutely fine. Have you done all the jobs? Cook a fine meal. You're making 1 more. So I think we can do 4 more because it's 5 of those and 5 rice. Yeah, so do that. But priority number 1, can you do this? Right, cannot butcher a creature. I don't want these. How can we tell them to not bring dead corpses, rotting corpses into here? It's like, I like the fact that Wee Hours is trying, but that's just not helpful. That's just not helpful at all. That is no use. Where are you going now? Oh, are you bringing something else back? Oh, for goodness sake. This is a dead lynx as well, is it? Okay. So this is... all these rotting animals are sitting next to our lovely actual food. Maybe... Right, hang on. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is the plan. Go into here. This seems now very obvious. Go to zone. Have a stockpile zone. In there, I think that's fine. You can do a whole stockpile zone just there. And then let's go into storage. And that is no foods and none of all that stuff. But that can store corpses. And this one here, you're not allowed to store corpses in. So the corpses can go next door, next to the butcher table. Although to be fair, I don't want these. How do I tell them to make them go away? Like, I don't want those there. Right, are you going to move the mangy corpses into the other... Yeah, okay, good. Well done, Wee Hours. Good job. And Wee Hours go to there. Cannot butcher creature. You need material. Yeah, so what's the point of having these? These are just rotting, horrible things. Can we not just make these go away? I'm very impressed that we've got 5 fine meals. I am very impressed indeed. That's very good. How's our person doing up here? Are you possibly starving? Are you starving a little bit to death? Oh no, you seem to be quite healthy. That's fine. Wee hours. Maybe we need you to go and do some of this. Yeah, deliver some food. Can we tell them what food they can eat? There was a thing, wasn't there? Prisoner. Was there something to do with how we do the food? What food they can have? I swear there was something where we could determine what food we were able to give them. However, I can't work it out right now. Okay, I couldn't figure it out, but we've only got the one type of food anyway, so it's not too much of a deal. So we will take that through into here. Cantra can have a little bit of food to eat. Lovely, lovely, so you stay alive. That will surely as well bring your resistance down. If you know that we're cooking these delicious meals, that's got to be good. Also, Kunik, there's a rat there, just a regular rat. Can we just hunt that, please, Kunik? That would be great, because that's a little bit more meat that we can put on the thing. Oh, okay. I can't sort of right-click the rat. Oh, prioritise hunting a rat. Go on, Kunik. Go and kill it, unless Michael gets there first. Michael seems to be doing a good job of chasing it around. Sorry, look at it. It's running away from Michael. Right, go on, Kunik. Kill the rat, please. You're going very far away to kill the rat. It's also hiding behind some sandbags. And bang, terrible shot. And bang, yay. Right, okay, lovely. Wee hours will probably go and grab that, I imagine, at some point soon. Or is Kunik going to grab it? Are you going to grab it? Oh, lovely. Oh, you're hauling. I didn't think you could. I didn't think you could do that, but okay. Right, now Colonel is going out and doing some of this stuff, which is also very important. So we want you to do that. Lovely. Okay, now you're chopping the rat apart. A little bit more food. That's okay. Do we get 19 meat off of a rat? Good grief. Also, Michael the dog keeps eating our food. He keeps eating our fine meals. There was a thing in here that I saw. No, not in there. In here, I think it was. Was it in here? Or was it in this bit? Add bill. Kibble. Yeah, make kibble. And that, I don't know what kibble was. It might be a thing if you've got pets. I don't have any pets. But if you look in here, make animal kibble by combining raw meat and plants. That's probably a good idea. It makes 50 kibble, which is probably a good thing. So the dog can eat the kibble and we can have the nice meals rather than the dog tucking into our fine meals, which seems a little bit silly. So we'll make some kibble, make 2 lots of that. We'll put that at the top for now because there's nothing else for us to butcher. Okay, good. Now what else is going on? Where is Wee Hours? Wee Hours is a bazillion miles away, bringing in a lump of... Is this the stuff that I've told them to haul? There was some stuff that we found, wasn't there, that was like that crashed from the spaceship. Some bits and bobs. Are you finally getting round to hauling all that into our area? Okay, that's probably okay. That's probably okay. And now you're going to move the leather out of there into here. Yep, that's all fine as well. Colonel is just having a little bit of calm time, playing on the horseshoe thingamabob, whatever that's called. So you can pile all that stuff up. Where are you going now? Is that dead? No, it's healthy. I was going to say it was dead. We will eat it. But no, it's not dead. It's very much alive. So now you're going over to here. So a chunk of steel. Are you just grabbing all of... Yeah, I don't want you to haul every single rock over to us and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. Colonel is grabbing some stuff. So you're grabbing a bit of that meat. So one of the lynx meat. Put it onto there. And then I guess you're going to go and grab some of the rice. Yep, this is good. So you're grabbing rice. Go through the door. Past the big pile of horrible corpses. And then you can make some kibble for Michael the dog, which is lovely. So we'll make 2 lots. There you go. 50 lots of kibble. Do you know what? That's probably quite a lot for now. Let's take that off. Let's remove that for now. And we'll have butcher creature on. And then that there... Have we finished doing that? Yes, we've finished cooking fine meals. I don't think we've got any more options to cook fine meals. So let's take that off and go add bill. Cook a simple meal. Cook 5 of those. That would be good if you could do that. But everyone has gone back to bed. Everyone is having a nice sleep. Okay, right. Move time on. Now, another thing I do need to do, apparently, I need to get some sort of power in. Power would be useful. Also, nobody is chopping down these trees. Nobody's chopping down the trees anymore. Now, what's that? Could we get Kunik to do that? Do you cut plants? Cut or harvest plants as designated. Yeah, go and do that, please. And then research can be number 2. We need some wood because I want to finish off the construction of this. Because these things are still perishing. These things are deteriorating because they are technically outdoors. There's no roof on this yet. So it'd be really useful if we could have a roof on this, and then expand this bit out, get some power, create our little sort of cool room thingamajigger. We also want to get that done as well. We need to get all this sorted. These trees here, we don't want these trees. Make those trees go away. Berry bush, though. Can we harvest some berries? I didn't notice there were berry bushes. Can we harvest those? And that? And that as well? Yeah, we'll definitely take some berries. Lovely berries. Okay, right. Let's just move time on. But this is good. There are 6 meals. Oh, happy days. This is very encouraging indeed. And now that's a bit annoying. Michael just ate a piece of the raw meat. Michael, I made a massive pile of kibble for you, made out of rat meat, lynx meat and rice. What more do you want? You just ate the piece of meat we had. Michael is now going, wandering this way. Colonel is getting on with doing this, which is good. So Colonel is making some simple meals. I like that. That is something. That is at least some more meals going in. Yes, they're a bit basic. It'll do. Kunik is cutting down this stuff, the heel root. That's fine. So you chop that. Then you're harvesting some berries, which is good because that's another source of food. There's one of those rats. Now, yeah, I said, what is a boom rat? And people said, well, they explode, Penge, you silly man. So, yeah, I don't want to get too near to a boom rat, I don't imagine, because I guess they just sort of explode, like people have said, and they probably cause damage. I don't want to get too near. Kunik, now chopping down trees. Lovely. Good job, Kunik. This is excellent news. So Kunik can chop down some of these trees. We need the wood. We really need the wood from those to finish this structure over here. And yeah, then we want to move this. We want a bigger area for the butchery bit with all the corpses and stuff. I do want to get rid of these. Like, how long do they go? Can we just tell them to go away? Can we say, right, get this in here? Or is there a level at which corpses are allowed? Like, we can have all the different corpses. We can say, yes, bring in all the corpses. Yorkshire Terrier corpse? No. If anything happens to Michael, I shall be distraught. So yeah, a thrumbo. How intriguing. Yeah, I don't want rotting corpses. Can we just say we'll have some corpses, but not rotting ones? Because that would be great. Oh, there you go. Allow rotten. There is a button. No. Take that out. No, we don't want rotten things. We'll have fresh corpses. We don't want rotting corpses. I don't know how it even justifies the the bones of a raccoon. I do not know. But there we go. It's fine. I was doing some hauling. Colonel, planting stuff in here. Getting the potatoes in. This is very good. We need some potatoes in. And they're already 5.6% grown. Oh my goodness me. That's excellent news. 6.2% grown. What's the first one? 7. It's almost 10% through. And they've only just planted it. That's brilliant. That's very, very encouraging indeed. Okay, good. I like that. Is it worth killing one of those mega sloths? It's a juvenile male. Are they dangerous? Are they dangerous? A giant solitary herbivore with 2 giant claws for warding off threats. Okay. I imagine they might get quite fighty. So, turkeys. Turkeys, even though turkeys did some supreme damage down here. Oh, what's that? Is that dead? That is a fox. It's fresh. Could we go and grab ourselves a fox for some meat? And what's that? That's a turkey. Oh, hang on. Pause time for a second. Wee hours? Where the devil are you? No. Come down here. Get us some meat that's already dead. We might as well do this. If it's already dead. Oh, what's that as well? A dead cougar? Oh my goodness me. It's like a shop. It's like a great big meat shop. Cougar is forbidden. Cannot prioritize. Cougar dead is forbidden. Okay. Why is it forbidden? Turkey dead is forbidden. They're fresh, so they're not rotting. Okay, have I done something wrong with this storage area then? Have I done something wrong with that? If I change that back to allow rotten, and then all the different things, does it allow me to do that now? So go and grab that. Cannot prioritize. Cougar dead is forbidden. Why all of a sudden is that sort of stuff forbidden? I don't, again, the game is confusing me. Why? Why is that forbidden? I've got the whole thing set up just here so we can put animals into it. I'm not entirely sure why. Right, let's expand this zone. Can it expand through walls? Let's put that to there. That's fine. Now can it do it? Was it a space issue? Because those things are quite spacious. No. The dead turkey is forbidden. I can't prioritize it. Okay, right. Back I go to the looking through all the different options to try and figure out exactly why. Oh, of course, I need to allow it just here. Of course, absolutely allow this stuff. It's all free meat. It's beautiful. So yes, go and grab this stuff, wee hours. Right, go and prioritize hauling that, please. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go and grab some of this meat while we can. So we'll grab that. That's a turkey. That's a good thing. Now also up here, while I was trying to figure out what to do, I have set this thing here. So this thing here is a generic kind of storage area that just stores all the manufactured stuff. So it stores the items, weapons, clothing, kind of buildings. What's that? Okay, other stuff that I'm not entirely sure what it is. A manufactured thing. So, you know, if we make ourselves some cloth or whatever, that kind of stuff. That all goes in there. But that's got no food in, no corpses, nothing like that. And this one here has got all that other stuff in here. So again, no food. But this one also, we should take that off really. Let's take off all that stuff because we don't want it to store all that. This can store big chunks of things. So I don't think that does chunks. So that can store big chunks of stuff. So the raw materials just here. In fact, we'll have raw resources on there. And it can store corpses. And only rotten corpses. So the fresh corpses are going to go into here. No, take off allow rotten. We don't want the rotten corpses to be in there. That's the point. So that can have all corpses that are fresh in here near the butcher's table. And then this one here can have all the rotten corpses and all the raw resources. So, you know, stone blocks and bits and bobs and wood and what have you. And this thing here can have all of our manufactured stuff. So let's take raw resources off that one. So that can have all the manufactured things. That can have the items, weapons, all that stuff. And this thing here can just have food. It can just be fresh food. And that is it. And eventually we'll rejig that and kind of change that round and make it a bit different. But yeah, for now, that will have to do. Now, we are gathering quite a lot of wood, which is nice. I like that. I'm happy with that. We've also got, what's that? Another dead turkey. Is that rotting now? That's rotting. Was that the one that we just grabbed? Oh, hang on a minute. Wee hours, where are you? Can we grab this? Where's the lynx? Oh, is it being eaten by is it being eaten by something else? Is that what's happening? Is that rotting? That's fresh. Wee hours. Go and grab that if you would be so kind. Go and prioritise hauling that. Go and grab it. Bring it back to us. I think there was something else over here. What was that? I got distracted by talking about nonsense. There was like a fox or something, wasn't there? I assume the fox has been eaten by something else. Maybe that massive sloth thing there has eaten the fox. I don't know. But whatever the case, it's not there now. So now let's go into here. I guess we've got nothing set up. So we've got quite a bit of meat just there. So let's clear that. Let's go to add a fine meal. So that took 5 meat. So we can make 6 of those, I would have thought. Oh no, can we? Can we do that? Because now we haven't got much in the way of the rice side of things. Do you know what? Make 2. Make 2 of those at least. And then, can we just keep butchering creatures? Just do that there. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens. Also, where is Cunic? Oh, Cunic's very, very nobly still cutting down trees. Oh, well done, Cunic. Good job. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Right, wee hours. Bring that back. Let's go on to super fast speed. Might as well bring it back. And in it goes. Lovely, lovely. Right, we want to get that thing done as soon as possible. So go to here. Prioritize butchering. Let's get that thing chopped up. There's going to be a lot of meat on that, surely. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So now we've got plenty of meat, but we're lacking in the other ingredients. So we can make some fine meals, but not a lot. So can we mix it with the berries? Right, could we do 2 more? Could we do 4 fine meals? Meat and berries. Delicious. Oh no, you're going to bed. You're going to bed. Do you know what? That's probably fine. And wee hours is moving the corpses into the officially designated corpse zone. There we go. And also I suspect wee hours is then going to go to bed. And Cunic is coming in and is going to bed. Right, lovely. Okay, now that's fine. I'm happy with that. They can all go to bed, have a nice sleep, have a rest, and we'll get up in the morning and do some more exciting things. And Colonel is indeed using the meat from the lynx and some berries that we found to make some more food. So that's making another fine meal you've made for me. So that can go into there, lovely. So that's 2 more fine meals. Okay, now we want to get this planted and we want to get the rice planted as well. So hopefully that's going to be enough food for us to sort of cope with. Because, yeah, we'll have 4 or 5 regular simple meals. We'll probably get we'll have 4 fine meals. The dog has got the pemmican tea. Wee Hours is moving out all the corpses, which is brilliant. That's fine. So I guess they're all going to become this eventually. They're all just going to become horrible sort of spindly bones, which is fine. And then who knows where you're going. Where are you going now? Right, so the bill is done. So you've completed that. You're now going to haul a load of wood. That's a good thing as well. Colonel can do this. You can carry on planting stuff. Kunik's going to wake up and probably grab a fine meal. Dog. Can I tell it? Slaughter. That's just mean. Can you not eat that? Can you, Dogface, eat that instead? How can we tell the dog to eat that? How can we tell the dog to eat the kibble? Which is the whole point. I thought it was for animals. But no, he's eating one of our actual fancy meals. That's just not right, is it? Get off the fine meals. Also, we'll harvest that. We'll get some more berries out of that. Thank you very much. But okay, so Kunik's doing that. Wee Hours is still hauling wood. I now want to get this done. I think getting that structure complete is going to be a good thing. So I think we need Wee Hours to bring all the wood in. So let's move time on very fast. This rice can get planted. Kunik is chopping down getting those berries out, which is lovely, but he doesn't haul them. She doesn't haul them, sorry, because reasons. And then she's going to go and chop down some more trees. So now Wee Hours is just moving stuff about. Okay. Frantically moving all the different bits and bobs into the different areas. This is all fine. This is all good. I'm okay with this. I've just set a thing here for Colonel to just cook some simple meals because that meat will go off. It's going to spoil in 1.4 days. And I know my own brain. I will forget that this is here. So 10 meat is going on there. It's just some simple stuff. It's just chops or whatever. I don't know. There's plenty of fuel in there, plenty of wood fuel in there to keep it going. So yeah, I just want to get these simple meals in. I just want to get enough simple meals in. Oh, is it raining? Is that actually raining? It is. There's rain. This is terrible because it's raining on all our things. It's raining on all the dead turkeys. Oh, dear me. Right, Wee Hours, bring that in. That's probably good. I imagine this is quite good for plants. I imagine it's quite nice for plants because, rain is good. It's good for plants, isn't it? But, of course, it's not sunny, so the plant's not growing in that regard. I don't know. Kunik is on the last tree. Well done, Kunik. Considering you're a bit injured, you've done very, very well. Right, Colonel, just finish those things. Oh, there's a storm. There's a storm underway. Everybody get inside. Okay, last meal's coming in. And then, let's speed it on. Let's just get these last bits of... Oh, look at the amount of food we've got. This is tremendous. Yes, look at this. Are you going to cook stuff with berries? Oh, that was brilliant. Okay, and now we want to get people doing some building. So constructing. Let's put that up to 1 for everybody. Yeah, construct some stuff, please. Go and build the walls on this so all of our stuff doesn't fall apart. Because look, everything's out in the rain now. So yes, look. Wee Hours absolutely on it. Look at that. And yet we've got loads of wood up here still to be carried over. So hopefully we can get those last bits in. Hopefully we can just finish off those few wall sections. Yep, those ones are lined up to be done. A little bit of food. Oh, we possibly should feed we possibly should feed you, shouldn't we? Deliver some food for you, actually. Yeah, no, don't take a fine meal. Oh, whatever. Take a fine meal. It might bring their resistance down a little bit. Let's have a look. 15.1. Not at all. It's not changed in any way, shape or form. But okay. Right. Come on. We need to get a few more of these bits done. Oh, we've botched construction. That's not good enough. And I think we've run out of wood already. Oh, my goodness me. Oh. Oh. That's a fire. That's a fire. Right, hang on. Do I have a home area? Yeah, this is my home area. I'm going to expand that out to say sort of there. I'm going to make it a square. If that fire gets into that home area, I think that's when they go and start firefighting. So I want that to be up there a little bit because I don't want the fire. There you go, look. There's a tiny fire just there. So it's then gone, fire, look out, there's a fire. So Colonel will hopefully go and extinguish that. Yes, lovely. Also, we might as well have those berry bushes. We'll absolutely harvest those. Thank you very much. Okay. What else is there to do? Annoyingly, they've still not finished that. They've not finished the walls on there, which is it's a little bit frustrating. It would have been brilliant if they could have done that. Orders. Can we chop wood in here yet? Is there anything we can chop? Oh, yes, indeed. 4 trees right on the doorstep. Yep, go and chop those as well, everybody. We just want to finish this. I just want to finish this now. Uh-oh, there's more fire. There's more fire down here. So the storm is obviously triggering lightning, and the lightning is then setting fire to the grass. Even though it's pouring with rain, you thought the rain might help. Maybe the rain helps with actually putting out the fire. Oh, so our home zone must end just there. So the home zone isn't on fire, so they've just put out what they need to. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I really want to get these trees done. I just really want to finish this area. At least one of these rooms must be completed at some point soon. So move time on. Let's just get that done. And finally, they have completed one of the rooms, and they need a little tiny bit of wood left just to do those bits there. But now this is done. This is encouraging, because then we can rejig things in here. So our butcher table can now move over to here somewhere. We're going to need to put another wall over here to have our walk-in freezer thing. And thanks to Dave over at the Wee Hours, who also played Rimworld. Go and check out his Rimworld stuff as well. But thanks to Dave at the Wee Hours, he did point out that we need kind of an airlock type thing. So when you go through one door, and then you went through one door into a refrigerated thing, the cold would just go whoosh and come out, and that would be bad. So we need like a little airlock. So we need one room where we're going to keep cold with a door, and then a little sort of airlock area with another door, and so obviously then the air doesn't then sort of flood out and you don't lose the cold. So I think we need to work on that as well. I just want to get that last bit done up there. There's a last little time. Oh, and you're working on... Oh, is that a torch for your bedroom? I requested that be done absolutely ages ago. Look at this. Finish the construction. We've got one tiny little bit left. One tiny little bit left. Come on, grab some wood. Finish this. Yes. Okay, right. This is happy days. This is brilliant. They've got all this stuff done, and now they can put roofs on this, and these are all going to be covered. When they're done, this will be covered. I don't know where they get enough metal for the roof from, but there we go. It's covered. Yes. So now these things are not going to deteriorate. Look, they're not outside. It's brilliant. Okay, right, good. I'm very happy with that. Got a lot of potato plants coming in. 24% grown. It's only the 9th, so that's going to be a good thing as well. And do you know what? I think that is a very good point to leave it there. Next time, though, I want to get all those trees chopped down. I've zoned out some trees up here to cut down. That'll just bring some more wood in. Then we're going to make our storage thing. Now, the storage thing, the refrigerated area, does need power. So we're going to need to build some source of power, which I'm thinking we build a wind turbine. Because we can. A wind-powered electrical generator requires a large clear space in front and behind for optimal airflow. So we can't build anything in this particular place. But, if we just build it there, I'm happy with that. Or build it even just over here. I'm pretty content that that's going to be fine. We might want to expand that out a little bit or whatever. But do you know what? We can always expand downwards if we want to do that. So we could put it there. And that's going to generate some nice power. Again, I don't know which way round it needs to go particularly. But whatever the case, we can put it there. That'll generate electricity. And then we can use these things so we can have ourselves power conduits. And then, waterproof ones. Insulated electric cables for transmitting power. Oh, under shallow water. Okay, we don't need that. A bundle of electric cables for moving power around can be placed under walls and other buildings. Okay, so we need to get that through over to here. Where is it? Temperature. Then we want to put the cooler in. So the cooler will need to go just there. So inside is blue. It will keep that room nice and cold. And the red, the heat can kick out the back. Not bothered about that so much. So this can be our storage room. I mean, do we want to make it bigger for putting all the food in? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But then the butcher table can come into here on its own and have a little sort of killing area, so where all the corpses can go, and that's fine. And then we can put another thing in here. We can put the stonemason table thing in here, and then our food can go into this area just here, which is good. I like that idea. So the food can go into the cool bit so it doesn't go off as quick. Because yes, it will start deteriorating. It's not refrigerated. It's going to spoil. So at some point, our food is going to go off. So we can put it into here to keep it nice and cool. So that's the plan for next time. Of course, that means that I'm thinking of all this stuff without the game throwing anything at us. It's, I'm just getting on with it. I'm not having to deal with fires or invasions or psychic drones or gigantic killer badgers or whatever. I'm just sort of getting on with it. So, we'll see how that plan actually comes together next time out. But yeah, I'm enjoying this an awful lot. And again, thank you to everybody who left comments helping me out. This work thing has helped. That's very, very helpful indeed. Rather than having it go from left to right, giving them actual numeric sort of priorities is very, very useful. I like that a lot. That helps out an awful lot. And then again, thank you for all the people that have said you should build this or do that, or maybe get stuff clean, although they haven't actually done the cleaning yet. But, and then people that said you should change your research priority, don't actually bother doing, don't research tree planting just yet. Food's probably more important, to keep people alive and all that kind of stuff, and, not starving to death. That's probably a good thing. Also, I noticed that everybody's mood must be a bit higher because we've not got a break risk anymore. So, yeah, that's good. It's because they're eating fine meals, isn't it? That's why they've got some nice food. And also, with this power thing in here, where it's got sweaty, maybe we could then start getting some aircon stuff in. So get some air conditioning stuff in. So yeah, temperature. If we had a cooler, what does a vent do? equalising the temperature between two rooms without allowing people to walk between them. Don't know what that does. So, okay, so if we had a cooler, let's say we built a cooler just there to keep the corridor bit nice and cold, and then we put a vent just there, and so obviously swiveled it round the right way, would that equalise the pressure between those two rooms? I kind of think it would. So one air conditioning block just there could then allow all the air to go into the bedrooms. That would work, wouldn't it? That could be quite useful. So yeah, maybe we'll look at that as well and getting them a bit more comfortable. Of course, summer's going to come to an end and it's going to be cold, so we're obviously not going to want coolers. We're going to want heaters at some point. Because I imagine they're going to be saying, I'm a bit cold now. Going to please have some heat when winter arrives. But do you know what? That is all for next time, because yeah, this is a good point to stop. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get along here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Run, Ted, run quicker, Ted. Oh, Ted is green. Oh dear. Timmy is looking very bad. Okay, there's still the same amount of water. I'm guessing we didn't get robbed. Ah, we got robbed. In no way is this going to break the radio, Ted. And you've broken the radio, Ted.